What's going on, everybody? It is your girl, Midnight. I am coming through with this hot topic because this is hot. This is so hot, so hot, so hot, so hot, hot. This topic is so hot, so hot, so hot, hot, hot. This topic so hot, so hot, so hot, hot, hot. And it just happened to be about motherfuckers that I don't really give a fuck about. Okay? It just so happened to be about motherfuckers I really truly just do not care about. All right? But I'm gonna actually give my opinion about what I know and what these people done seen themselves. You know what I'm saying? See, like I said, let me stop my music. Because, see, people condone that, honey. It be the condoning of the mess for me. You know how I was talking about that people do see wrongdoing? And when they see wrongdoing, instead of them calling out wrongdoing, they actually condone wrongdoing as if they don't see wrongdoing. That's exactly why this is a situation of what it is right now. And I'm going to give you my spill on that. Oh, and I have not forgot that, oh, yeah, I'm going to be showing y'all about the rotten peach lady and her tagging all of those other 5 additional pages she claims she has in her captions. That's not unknown to people on the Facebook streets. So they're not really pages that's unknown. So you can't classify them as other pages because they are pages that people have seen. They are pages that people have seen in your caption. I'm just going to humor you there because I kind of forgot to put that in last time I was here. And I have way more. And let me say, it's shout out to, I'm not using the name. This girl, one of my supporters, is so cold with giving me tea that I be cash apping her ass. I sure the fuck do. I just started doing it too because I'm like, when she bring me the motherfucking hot piping tea, when she dropped that tea in my inbox, that shit be so cold. She didn't even want to accept my cash app, but I said, you know what? You be bringing it to me so hot, and she gets me just what I need. Just like all of these motherfucking pictures I'm finna show y'all of the rotten peach lady with all of them captions. Hey, you got someone in your room. They're right under you. They're working for me, delivering all that hot tea. I'm getting all the motherfucking tea. I said, girl, yo ass be right on time with this shit. I'm talking about, I said, let me get your cash app, man. I got to send you a cash app. You've been sending me this hot tea for months now, and she's still gonna keep on sending it. I had to cash app her ass for sending me this hot tea. She be dropping that shit like, wah, 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 wah. dropping like hotcakes. Wah, 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 wah. And listen, I will open up my stage when I'm done giving my spiel on this thing. And I got the videos from that girl live. Yeah, I got that good tea yesterday. I heard she took the live down. It's too late, bro. I got a little bit of it already. What I need, at least what I needed to see. See, this is how I know how the situation got out of control. See, and it be the people for me. You know why I know that this is the case right here? It's because this is how me and that peach lady ended up falling out for the second time. It's because it's the way that you approach people. And it was definitely that girl approach. It was way off. Her approach was off when it came to Bra. Peaches, you already know that's what Bra do on everybody live when he come through. When he come through and present himself on anybody live, you even had a motherfucker Peaches come on your live one time where you had to tell that female about Rome being a comedian, how she should not take shit serious because he's a comedian. Didn't you not do that to one of them bras that came on your live doing that bullshit? Because if I can recall, around that time, you and I was around, we was cool, so I was definitely on that live. I remember it vividly. You had a young lady, she seemed like, I don't know if she had a likings for Rome, but you were telling her, and so was everybody in your motherfucking life, because I was on it, that he's a comedian. This is what he do. People should not take things so literal or serious. But you know why that girl behaved the way she behaved yesterday? It's because she was already influenced by you. Trust and believe me. I know that's on JC, Jesus Christ. You had told that girl about everybody who has no more ties with you. You had been putting poison in that girl's ear. Why you think it's so easy for that girl to speak on motherfuckers she have no knowledge about? Why you think she's so comfortable and too quick? I'm talking about too quick to speak on motherfuckers she have no knowledge about. It's because you have already poisoned that young girl's ears with motherfuckers who no longer choose to deal with you or who you feel it's messy. You had already told her, because she said this out of her own mouth. She said, I heard about you and you a messy ass bitch. It's what she called them. And so when you disrespecting somebody by calling them a bitch, you best to believe he got a motherfucking better half. She can come through that motherfucker if she wants to, because you a female, so his wife's supposed to do that. She was supposed to come through. When she come through, when she come through, when she come through, yeah, when she come through, she was supposed to come through that motherfucker talking to you like that, because you was already reckless at your motherfucking mouth. Your whole approach was off. And we finna run it back because I definitely got the tea. Now let me go down my audience before we get into it, because Midnight can talk and talk and talk, because I got the good receipt, okay? And then I'm gonna open up my floor at the end. So tag Bra in here, because I will be dropping my link. I am live on Facebook, which is at Midnight Joanne's Gifted Hands, and I'm on my YouTube channel, The Midnight Crew, okay? I'm on both Facebook, Midnight at Joanne's Gifted Hands, and I'm on the Midnight Crew, okay? Your approach was way off, and you had already had an inkling of being poisoned by myself, Nene, Miss Auntie Juju, Miss V, Rome, his wife. You were already poisoned about a lot of motherfuckers that lady do not no longer have no ties with, because we choose not to have them with her. And she was definitely putting that shit in your ear. This is why you gave him the demeanor you gave. Everybody on your live saw that, because I saw that even watching the small clip that I got. I was able to pick that up right away. You will not be able to tell me. You even said that you was. I heard a lot about you. What that mean? That means somebody was telling you something about him, right? And who could that be? Nobody other than Peach's ass. Duh, your mother, your play mother. She poisoned you about everybody. This is why your little ass be too quick to speak on motherfucking people. This is why your ass so comfortable with speaking on motherfuckers. Let me go speak to everybody. How you doing, Miss Camille? What's going on, sis? She says, good evening, sis, and everyone in the building. Thank you for the avatar. How you doing, Miss Jennifer Funches? Miss Dawn? Miss Melissa? Miss Charm? Hey, hey, Midnight at Joanne's Gifted Hands. Blessings to you and everyone on the live. Blessings to you. Miss Lisa set it off. How you doing? Miss Alicia? Tag Brun here. Get that ish. Get that ish. Get her. Get that ish. I'm finna spit the truth on their ass shit. Motherfucker, truth hurt. But shit. Oh well. The motherfucking truth hurts a lot of you motherfuckers, but oh, oops. Oh well. Midnight don't care about that. How you doing, Miss Latifa? She says happy Saturday, Midnight at Joanne's Gifted Hands in the chat. How you doing, Bree? Thank you for the share. Miss Tyra, how you doing? Completely okay. Like you weren't supposed to come through there. Come on, and you calling him a bitch because you did say bitch first. You said he's a messy bitch to be exact. Okay. How you doing, Miss CC? How many chances do you actually give people? This is a serious question. How many chances do I give a motherfucker? Not too many, because I'm not I'm in I don't I'm not in agreement with these motherfucking people, Miss Tara. They get a few chances. A motherfucking people may get a few chances because I do believe in second chances with people, but not people who I feel like I'm just, and especially not these people. And not her even. She even fucked up her chance because see, she don't know me. So she should have gave herself a chance to know me before speaking on me. So why would I allow a chance of her trying to get to know me now when you did not present that to yourself before? See, that's how you should have been thinking prior. But since you are so comfortable with speaking too quick and too fast, I don't even think that I will want to even get to know that young lady. You already chose your motherfucking battle and chose your motherfucking poison when you let the motherfuckers influence you. And see, this is why you in a hot seat right now with the internet, because he definitely ate your ass up. How you doing, Miss Heather? She says, hello, everyone on the live. How you doing, Miss Austin? As you should, cuss her out, because who she thinks she talking to your husband like that for real? Like, girl, you would be the same bitch, wouldn't you? If it was your motherfucking husband and it was the other motherfucking way around, wouldn't you? When you be that motherfucking one instead of if you felt like a man was disrespecting you, or if, let's just say if you were on live and you were talking to another man, and this man just started to change his demeanor on you and started to actually pump it up on your ass. Now, your husband, you would want your husband to have a say about that, and he probably would. So why do everybody feel like what you did by going over there, you know, presenting yourself on her live because she's being disrespectful? Why do people feel like you did something wrong? No, the fuck you did not. That's your husband. The fuck? How you doing, Miss Camille? Miss Juicy? That's the problem, though. But see, that ain't Midnight's problem. That's a lot of these other motherfucking people problem. Cause see, nobody can influence me to get to know who the fuck I want to get to know. Can't nobody come tell me because they have a motherfucking in and out with somebody that, oh, Midnight, you shouldn't talk to XYZ because I have a dilemma with XYZ. I don't give a fuck about your dilemma, to be honest. If I don't know these motherfucking people, I'm not gonna just side and say I don't like a motherfucker because that's your problem with them. Your problem with them and me building a relationship with somebody else might be totally different. That's these weak-minded adults. Only weak-minded adults think like that for real. They weak-minded. Oh, he sleep. Well, he'll watch this on the replay. It's the Parasites and Minions. Okay. How you doing, Miss Dallas? I'm going to ride for mine till the wheels fall off as you supposed to anyway. I mean, as you supposed to anyway. Hold on, y'all. I had to talk to my husband. Facts, say it louder for the people that don't hear you in the back. Like what she did was none other than what a significant other was supposed to do because that girl would have done the same thing. But like I said, if y'all don't see how this turned to be what it is now, it's like that because that girl had, for one, she already been poisoned about several people, and we already see the motherfucking works of that. Because if you were not poisoned by so many other people, you wouldn't have so much to say about other people, including the person that you was having a dilemma with or a change of behavior with your attitude as of yesterday. You were already influenced. So let's be real. People already saw that. I saw that, and I only got a little small clip of what was sent to me. But I can clearly see that it was definitely your demeanor. It was definitely your attitude. If you didn't want them on your live, you could have easily asked them off right off the bat. I mean, but you to keep them there and then to say, "Oh yeah, I heard about you. You a messy bitch." You know what I'm saying? This is what you said. I'm finna run it back so everybody could hear it for themselves. Those of you who already was over there on that live, y'all saw it. Y'all heard it. The motherfucking people on her live heard it. You were influenced already about so many of us, which is why you speak on so many of people you do not know. That's the whole thing about it. You were already influenced. Most times I'm neutral except for my baby girl. She should have gotten to know him for herself, but she claims she know Rome, so or watched him. So then you should know that the puppet is his character, and you should know that he presents himself on a lot of people live. That should not be a no-brainer to you if you watch him. Which is another notation that you don't really watch him. It's a notation to me that you really do not really watch him, because anybody that actually watch him knows that that puppet is just a part of his act of what he do. Peaches know that. She could have told your ass that. She told that to another motherfucking female. She told that to another motherfucking female in the past that came to her life with a dilemma that had something to do with wrong. Where she was telling that girl then, oh, he's a comedian. You shouldn't take stuff so serious. You already know the fuck that happened on your live. We're not gonna play like you don't know. And your motherfucking followers and sisters over there, they not gonna play like they don't know what the fuck I'm saying either, because I was definitely on that live. I believe the young lady, if I'm not, I think her name was Shalise Cartwright. That was her name. That was the young lady who came through on your lives. Her name was Shalise Cartwright. It was her. That was the young lady who came on Peach's live, where she was addressing something that had something to do with Rome, and you were telling her that you didn't like the fact she brought it to your live. Okay. You were saying that. You were saying, I don't like the fact that she brought that to my live. And you were also referencing to how he's a comedian and how things should not be taken so liberal. Okay. So why the fuck didn't you give old girl that same advice? Oh, because you had already told her fucked up shit about everybody. That's why. You had already influenced and poisoned the girl ear about everybody. That's what really happened with that shit. That's what really went down. She called me out my name. Who? The girl? Yeah, I will not follow a lot of people's games on here, so they started to turn on me. But I'd rather be alone than deal with that. Okay. How you doing, Miss Pam? He didn't say shit wrong. He didn't even do shit wrong. As a matter of fact, he was trying to defuse shit by saying, like watch your mouth and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But she just kept going, because she really didn't want him on her live. But you simply could have just dismissed them. I mean, it is your live, right? So if you didn't want them on there, you could have simply really just dismissed them, right? Couldn't you have done that? Oh, okay. I told my husband, don't help them fucking hoes, okay? And you speaking from a mother's view, which is true. I wanted to jump through the phone and kick her ass so bad. How you doing, Miss Lolaine? Miss Carla? Thank y'all for the share, Miss Augusta. Okay, I see you. Did I speak to her, Miss Monette? Is that how you say? You say Monet or Monette? Thank you for the share. Yeah, he just help a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He make appearance on everybody's live. So that's why I'm like, oh girl, don't watch him like that, even when she say she do. All these lame, two-faced, dumb, lame ass motherfuckers. Get your weight up. Okay. So that's where I'm at with that. Now we finna go into it. And then let me say this though about a couple of your followers over there. See, this is why I'm saying while I be talking, I still be giving y'all some jewels. So to the sweet girl, Miss Sweets over there, that girl Brianna Johnson, that motherfucking follower of yours, messy as fuck. She messy as hell. She be all up on your motherfucking live. She be all up on your motherfucking live having too much of a word to say about so many motherfuckers too. Then at the same time and token, her ass was over there on Rome Live while he was roasting and toasting and baking and cooking your ass. And she was falling out. She was falling out all over the motherfucking place. You got some motherfucking snakes right up underneath your nose too. I'm talking about the sweets girl. That girl Brianna Johnson, that motherfucker is a messy ass follower. And I know that to be a fact. She a mess. I already know you a mess and you have your mouth on certain motherfuckers and so many motherfuckers. That's why I addressed your little stupid ass yesterday. You're messy. Okay, you're definitely messy. I cropped these pictures, but I should have about kept them the regular way when I was the way that they were sent to me. But I cropped Peach's motherfucking comments all the way down. But I'm gonna revert it back to the original document when my live end, and I'm gonna post up what that girl said because even on your live yesterday, that girl was saying something to the nature after that shit happened, like she don't understand how things should switch up and how shit go wrong, something to that nature, making it seem or insinuating that Rome did something wrong on your live, how he came. That's not what the fuck happened. See, this is why I say that a lot of people will uphold wrongdoing. This is why I said a lot of them will uphold wrongdoing because you were insinuating that he did something wrong on that girl live yesterday. But then you were the same motherfucker over there while he was waking and baking her ass and roasting and toasting her ass, and you were falling the fuck out. You're messy. And that's no doubt. So if I was you, Sweets, I would be evaluating my motherfucking following base. If I was you, you need to watch closely to some of that. She definitely won. She's definitely one because you definitely had your mouth on Midnight. This is why Midnight addressed your little dumb ass. That's exactly why I addressed your ass, you and Miss motherfucking Batty Lewis. Watch the motherfuckers over there with you. I said watch them. I said watch Brianna Johnson and watch motherfucking Batty Lewis. Now I'm still throwing you some motherfucking jewels. Watch them. They messy followers. That girl was just over there on your motherfucking live just yesterday talking all that yin yang shit, trying to insinuate that Rome came over there on your live, did something out of order. But then she was all up in Rome live today. She was all up in, I thought I blocked your ass. Shit. I said, look at this messy ass motherfucker right here. She was all up in Rome live because I definitely was there falling out. I'm going to tell you now. I had a word or two, too. I was definitely there. I shared the shit. Shit, it is what it is. But that girl had her ass over there. And she was just a falling out. She was just a falling through. I just think I need to let you know. Money. Okay, that's how you say it, money. She looks up to Peaches, which is a very poor example. And it's just a matter of time before Peaches treats her the same way she's treated everyone else. Peaches is a bad example, but that's something she's going to have to find out for herself. And when she does, she's going to be very sad. If you want to ask me my opinion of how that's going to go, I think the young lady is going to dismiss herself from Peaches. Because, see, this is what another thing I need you to think about, young lady. I'm throwing you all the tea. I'm dropping some jewels on you. This is one thing you got to think about, young lady. Think about how you got into all of the mess with all of these different creators on the book, and who is the common denominator over there on your end, truly and really. See, you wouldn't even be having to come up here all depressed. You say that this shit don't bother you, but you be down there breaking down on your lives, bro. So this shit do be bothering you for real. It definitely do bother you for real. For you to come up here and say that this shit don't bother you, you're lying to your motherfucking self. It definitely do. Because for you to be getting your blood pressure up the way that you be doing, you bothered. I mean, you got to really be honest with yourself. You're very bothered by it. But see, if you wasn't so quick to let somebody persuade you or influence you, otherwise of getting to know other people who you could have really had established healthy, meaningful relationships with. I'm talking about true, genuine ones, because that lady is just using you for real. You're young. You need to get your mind more mature. Okay, you're young. And like I said, I think she see her young self in you. Okay, I think she see herself in you. But see, you're gonna have to wake up and wake up. It's time. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You're gonna have to wake up. That lady don't want you to have no connection with people who she do not have connections with no longer. How do you not know that these people that she do not no longer have connections with could not be of good to you? How do you know? How do you not know that these same people who she's trying to keep you from having ties with or getting to know, how do you not know that one of those individuals, one, two, three, or four or more, could not have been of justice or help or a resource to you? How do you not know that? Because I would definitely have been one. But see, you fucked up with me because you didn't give yourself a chance to know me. You didn't give yourself a chance to know me. So I don't think that I would want you to even try to rebuttal trying to get to know me now. It's a little bit too late. Because see, you should not let people influence you in them kind of ways. You shouldn't let them, but definitely would have been somebody of a resource to you, though. I could tell you that now. But see, you let that lady control your thoughts. You let that lady control who you speak to and you're grown. She's not your mother. Then you say that your mother was deceased. Your mother is deceased. You cannot let you're going to have fucked up relation. You're going to have a fucked up rap on here fucking with that lady. I'm just telling you like that right now. That lady got a fucked up rep, whether you want to believe that shit or not. But that lady has a fucked up rep for the shit that she do on here. And not only the shit she do on here, but the shit she say on here. It's really hideous. Her reputation is like that because of how she made it. And she wants you to be in the same boat as her. And you're going that way if you constantly keep on letting that lady persuade you of who and who not to deal with. Because like I said, you really, really, really could have truly made genuine bonds with some of the people who she's persuading you not to get to know. They could have been really of good to you for real. Because I know damn well Midnight could have been one. I know damn well Midnight could have been one to you, but you found yourself to speak on me, not even giving yourself a chance to know who the fuck Midnight is. And see, if you easily persuasive like that, that's really not a good trait, my girl. It's really not. You're too grown and too old for somebody to easily persuade you. You're very young, but you're still too old for that. Not too much. I had to learn. I originally fell for the shenanigans, thinking Rummy Rome Raw was part of the problem. Come to find out the truth, all the clowns showed their colors. All shit originally rise to be exposed. Well, nobody can influence my mind about him. That's what I'm saying. I didn't fall in that category. Just like he said earlier, a motherfucker couldn't tell me that he was behind shit when it came to anything over here. That was before I even knew what the fuck I knew. Nobody couldn't do it because, like I said, you don't have no motherfucking receipts. You don't have shit for me because I'm a motherfucker that work off of receipts. If you don't have a receipt, you don't have shit. You don't have no tea for me, and that's still going to be remaining. So don't bring me don't bring me nothing with hearsay. If you don't have a receipt, I dismiss and disregard that shit off bat. 100%, because that's hearsay from then. And that's something that Midnight don't believe in. It's hearsay. That's something that I don't do. It's hearsay. Nah. So if you ain't got no motherfucking receipt to match what it is you speak, you don't have shit for me. I'm not one of those motherfuckers that work like that. I'm sorry. You ain't got shit for me. And that still remains. How you doing, Miss King? She's very messy. Yeah, that girl messy. Always a lot. These thirst buckets be busy doing the most. Messy as hell. Sour, sweet or sour. Hey, Auntie Juju, how you doing? Yeah, so it's just like, come on now. Come on now. That's my advice to you about the motherfucking people you got up under there. Because everybody have to watch people in a platform. I'm just telling you. And that includes me. I know that though. But see, this is why I can give another content creator or non-content creator, if they socializing with people, watch who you socialize with, because you be having snakes right up under you. That goes for me and anybody else. That motherfucking girl, Brianna Johnson, a whole snake. That motherfucking girl, watch the motherfucking Batty Lewis girl. Them motherfuckers some snakes in the grass type of motherfuckers. You really need to be skeptical about that Brianna chick. She was just on your live politicking with you yesterday on a whole nother level, trying to insinuate that Rome did something wrong. But she was in Rome's live today when he was waking, baking you and roasting your ass, just falling the fuck out. I'm talking about falling the fuck out. Falling the fuck out. She's fake. Now, I may not agree with everybody, but I'm still a realist on this motherfucker. So I'm not a hater neither. So I can still give you some meaningful advice. I can still give you something to think about. And I'm telling you that right now. I saw that shit with my own eyes. I said, look at this messy motherfucker here. I know she was in your motherfucking live because shit, the T sent to me, got her in my motherfucking. I'm gonna put it up on my page. I'm gonna go back after I uncropped Peach's comments because I took all of the rest of that shit I took out. I cropped Peach's comments only so you can see it on my screen. But I'm gonna convert that back to the original document and upload it. That girl is in the motherfucking receipt. She in the motherfucking receipt. She's a snake. So to the sweet girl, this is what I'm gonna hit you with. You definitely, I got to let you know that your demeanor was off yesterday. Your demeanor was off yesterday, the way you was presenting yourself to Bra. You got to know that, and you already know why your demeanor was off, because you said so. You said out your own mouth that you heard a lot about him and he's a messy bitch. So you know who have already been giving you the tea on everybody you spoke on, even when it came down to midnight. Even when it came down to midnight, me, myself, and I. You know where you were getting that tea from. You know who was influencing you. You better walk away from some of them motherfuckers, man. You say peace of mind is more important to you and your family and things of those natures. I'm telling you, you're not going to have no peace of mind as a content creator being linked to some of these motherfucking people. And that's just facts. That's something you got to really think about. Because if you ask me, she going to be the motherfucking one to make the decision to walk away from Peaches. It ain't going to even take Peaches to throw her nowhere. This girl don't want to be in no motherfucking mess. And if you don't want to be in no motherfucking mess, you got to delete yourself from certain motherfuckers. Simple. That is the motherfucking solution. That is the conclusion. You got to watch who you socializing yourself with. You got to watch what motherfuckers are feeding you, and you can't be so quick to believe this shit without doing your own homework, without doing your own research. That's not how you do shit in life, is it? A motherfucker can't just tell your ass to jump off no bridge and you gonna go, right? Hell no. So you shouldn't be able to let nobody persuade you in that manner or in that order when it comes to somebody who you have no motherfucking relations to. Okay? Do not be picking up all of the motherfucker, because is she going to bat for you? My question is, now that you're in the hot seat and now that so much is going down with your name, where's your mother, your Facebook mother? Is she going to bat for you? Because I haven't seen her. I haven't seen it. If anything, she's sitting back laughing about all of the shit going down any motherfucking way. She ain't going to bat for you. You need to wake up, young girl. It's time to wake up. Wake up. Hey, Auntie Juju. Okay, you speaking. Wake up. Wake up. Gotta wake up. Watch the motherfucking people on your page. Sick of them. Respect for the lie you join. Each one teach one. Okay? Cause shit, I ain't no hater in me. I'm gonna let you know shit. Some of them motherfuckers right before you are snakes. And that's just real talk. She said, I watch your hubby had me on the floor. I made my Howard and Juju the Real T page. Tune in tomorrow, family, okay? That shit was funny. I'm not gonna even lie. Yes, that little girl wants clout, just don't know how to go about it. And that's going about it the wrong way, actually. That's actually going about it the wrong way. Thank y'all for all of these avatars. That's the wrong way. So we finna get into this video real quick. She said, yes, get them. Everybody speaking. Everybody speaking. Whoever saw that, slow to have such a low form of self-worth to look up to a rotten fruit that's display nothing but negativity, no upliftment. You lost in a sauce. Sad. So many grown black folks quickly falling for shenanigans. It would bother anyone to be attacked. However, her mom will definitely mislead her, and she's misleading her now. It's not that she will definitely mislead her. She's already been misled. She's already been misled. It's not that she will, because that shit has already took place. It has already happened. That young lady has already been misled. This is why she's speaking on so many motherfucking people that she have no knowledge about, that she do not know. That is a form of being misled. Ever since she came across that lady page and she felt like that was somebody she wanted to get to know, no problem. Because I'm very big on saying to my platform of audience, I don't control where the fuck they go. Whether it be somebody who I don't no longer associate myself with, I don't care that my audience members go where they go. I can't, these grown people, you can't control another grown motherfucker's move. So I dare not care where my audience choose a politic, who they go see. So her getting to know Peaches, that was not nothing. Okay, if that's something you wanted to do. Okay. But to go over there and just automatically jump off the porch into the motherfucking bandwagons of bitches who just do not follow their own mind, that's what's diabolical with a lot of them. That's the diabolical piece that I find very absurd, that I find very crazy, absurd, bananas, okay? It's that right there. She's already been misled. It's too late. And that's why she got at least 5 content creators on her head. That's what I said, Miss Juju. But that, and that would, I can guarantee you, I can guarantee you if that young lady had followed her own mind and just said, you know what, don't add me to this mess. Don't try to put me in this mess. I want to follow who I want to follow. I have to get to know them people on my own. If she had came straight out and said shit like that, because some people are blunt enough to come out and say that. They are blunt enough to come out and say shit like that, like myself. I don't throw myself in, insert myself in other motherfuckers' businesses. I speak on motherfuckers who speak on me. Anytime I had to ever direct a motherfucker on here, because I'm not a shit starter, but I am going to finish shit when my name is brought up. When my name is brought up in something, I'm going to be the motherfucker to finish the shit because I'm going to have a word. I'm going to have something to say. You don't know me. That's something I'm going to let you know. You don't know me. You have no reason to speak on me. You haven't even gave me a simple hello. Haven't even gave me a fucking visit. How do you have your mouth fixing your mouth to say anything about me when you haven't even gave me not one motherfucking visit? You haven't gave me one motherfucking hello. That's my thing. She wants you to turn out as an old version of her, grooming y'all asses. And that's what I'm saying. She might see herself in that girl, but that girl shouldn't. If you never dealt with this kind of drama before on the internet, and this is really not your cup of tea, you are basically going to bat for somebody who's watching you sit in a hot seat because she's not going to bat for you. She's not, okay? She's doing nothing but coming in your comments, steady feeding you venom and steady feeding you poison. And stop picking it up. Stop picking up all of that negativity that these people throw, and even your other followers. Pay attention to them all. Like I tell my followers, listen, nobody come on here dressing on mad faces, because anybody that do that, I'm banning their ass. Because you know why I'm telling them that? Because men, I don't give a fuck about mad faces. That shit got me paid. These motherfucking trolls got me $100 check from Facebook. The largest shit I've ever seen Facebook ever give. That shit counts still. You know what I'm saying? And when you coming through here, you are still supporting my page, throwing that shit up. So I don't give a fuck about it. You can throw it up. Okay? That shit don't bother me. But it does bother these people. See, but you can't bring that in my comment section presenting me with that. Because that kind of shit don't bother me. So don't let it bother you. It's the thing that I'm trying to say. Because I'm going to be blocking motherfuckers when they do it. Because I've been saying it for too long that I'm not going to keep on sounding like a broken record to grown people. I'm just not going to keep on sounding like a broken record when it comes to grown folks. That's something that I truly don't give a fuck about. That's something that counts. That's something that still counts against if you earn money on here. That's something that's going to earn you money. I could care less what type of motherfucking emoji is going up. Okay? When they putting that shit by y'all comment sections or y'all comments, fuck that. Don't let that bother you either. Why? They're just showing mad love to me and my page. Simple. Okay? That's how I look at shit like that. What's going on, Auntie? Yes, indeed. Misled, dislike person on the most misled, dislike person on this app. Of course. And she's only setting that young girl up to be something like that. And that's something that that girl really, truly do not want. I can almost see that that's something that she don't want. This is why she damn near be having like nervous breakdowns on your live when you get on there and cry like that, like the way you cried today. I mean, don't let nobody get you to that motherfucking point. Don't let nobody get you to that motherfucking position to where you actually shedding tears trying to explain yourself, because you didn't even have to be in that shit right there. And you made the choice to be there, so like, Peaches can't totally be to blame because you're a grown ass adult at the end of the day as well. She can't formally take all the blame, but she is misleading you, is what I'm saying. You still chose to take her bait of her misleading and misguiding you. Okay, so you're going to have to change up something. It's going to have to be a change somewhere. Like I said, the same people she trying to keep you from, she know it's good in them people. Because like I said, Midnight was definitely one. You need somebody like Midnight in your life giving you some pointers, girl. Because she's not giving you the kind of advice you need to hear as a young lady. She's not giving you that. She's not feeding you that. She's keeping you in bullshit. And you keep falling for the bait. Stop it. It's time to stop. And watch the motherfuckers over there. Now we finna get to the good shit right here. Now this is where we finna get to the good shit right here. So yesterday, I'm finna show you the pieces of live that I got 2 clips. I'm finna show you 2 clips. We're gonna watch the clips and you're gonna see that she already has the kind of persona where she don't want them there. But like I said, even when you don't want them there, you could have just simply dismissed them and took them off your live like you did. You know what I'm saying? Like you ended up doing. You could have done that right at the beginning. I mean, it wouldn't even went this far. Especially already knowing negative, thoughts and things that somebody told you about them. You know what I'm saying? Why even allow them to come up? You know what I'm saying? Because you were definitely influenced about him prior to him coming up. You were definitely influenced about me prior to knowing me. You were influenced about Auntie Juju prior to knowing her. You were influenced about Nene prior to knowing her. You were influenced about Miss V prior to knowing them. Just like him and his wife. She told you things about the both of them. How dare her speak on him and not his wife? Now, you're not going to tell me that that wasn't a motherfucking conversation. And you did say that y'all speak on the phone. You did say that she's somebody, one of the few people that you speak with on a personal note. So how dare she will be able to bring Rome up and not bring up his wife? You can't tell me y'all ain't had those kind of conversations. That's a lie. Now, you ain't talking to no motherfucking fool. Let this play.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. I was trying to add him. Let me see if I can do it again. I'm trying to add him. Just like a mega started with me yesterday and then wanted to play Vietnam. I went so hard.
Oh, shit. God damn. God damn.
You in that? See, I can't see you right now because I'm in Facebook, jail. I can't
What you
join
talking
no
about? You can't see me. Goddamn, I can see you.
Well, I can't see you.
Shit, stand up. Stand tall.
I can't. So you trying to tell me you in that Muppet outfit?
What you talking about? A goddamn Muppet outfit? I'm real hell. Stand up. Stand tall.
I need you to come for real, not that play stuff, not
I
up in
mean,
that.
and that's
Muppet.
just his act.
You
That's
talking
how
about
he
a
do with
goddamn Muppet? I
everybody.
ain't playing
What's the
around. Or you
difference?
talking about like a goddamn Muppet? What you talking about?
You in a whole goddamn suit with no
I ain't in no
nose and no
goddamn suit. I really hell. Stand up.
You can't even breathe in there. I bet you choking on your own breath.
See you. Stand up. Let me see. Let me see something. Stand up.
I don't stand up.
Stand tall. You do stand up. I seen all your goddamn videos.
Well, that's all it's gonna get, baby.
What you talking about? I'm trying to see something.
Is you a midget or is you tall? Because I can't really
trying to hear nothing you goddamn say. Stand up.
You stand tall and stand on because I can't
We
hear
trying
nothing.
to see something. We ain't trying to hear all that.
Well, I'm on here trying to talk what I gotta do, what I got to say.
All right, well, what you got on? Let's see the outfit.
I can't. How I'ma show you when I can't even see you?
What you talking about? You can't see me. I can see you. We trying to see the goddamn outfit.
They already seen the outfit.
All right, I ain't see the shit.
I'm busting a move up in here. I'm about to bust out of it.
All right, I'm trying to bust a move. Let me see the goddamn outfit.
We want to see your outfit. We want to see you take
for real. For real. Calm down. Everybody goddamn calm down. Calm down.
We want to see you out there.
Look, they already hostile in the comments. That's why he's saying calm down. They already been hostile. The motherfuckers in the comment section.
Your eyes is big, your nose, you can't smell out of it or sniff out of it. All right,
well, that ass is big.
So it actually was your messy ass followers.
I can smell it all.
They initiated that shit.
Smell what? What can you smell?
That ass.
And what it smell like since you can smell it?
No, I ain't in it yet. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to find out.
Well, if that puppet talking, I like cash apps as well. I receive
Now,
those too.
goddamn, got to the damn. Now I done told you like 3 goddamn times. I ain't no muppet, no puppet. What the hell you talking about? I am real.
Lil, fuck all that. I don't want to hear that stupid shit. I don't want to
Look,
hear
it's
none of
fuck
that shit
all
you
that. If you don't
talking.
want to
I
hear
want
that
to see
stupid
your
shit, that's
real
when her
face come
demeanor
as you
changed
are.
Hey,
too.
Come as your real
oh,
face.
that was wrong with you,
That's
ladies.
where her
Now watch your
demeanor changed
goddamn
at that
mouth.
point right there.
Stand up.
Okay, that's the first clip. Now everybody see that's where her demeanor changed when she said fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that goofy shit or whatever the fuck she said. I don't even know verbatim. Fuck that goofy shit or whatever she said. But that's when her demeanor switched up. But to be honest, the comment section had already been ruthless. So it was already people in her comment section that were putting things in there that was getting her in a worked up type of position to where she was taking that shit too serious now. So let's let that next one play right here.
This is all entertaining purposes. So going over there with that character over there.
What you talking about? I don't get the hell what you talking about.
Yeah, look at
Because
over
I
there.
heard a
Going
lot
on over
about you.
there.
You the messy
You
bitch.
heard that I'm a nasty
You see
bitch.
that? She called him a
Yeah,
messy bitch.
nasty, messy, whatever. All of it.
I well, you must say here how I get down inside of a king size.
I don't give a damn what you get down there saying. You're going to be down to a motherfucking kingpin. You keep fucking with
I
me.
get down in the goddamn king
And he not
size.
even
You ever
fucking
heard of
with her.
king
I mean, that's
size with
just what he do.
the
That's
hood
part of
bed?
what
It
he
be
do
like,
as a content
ooh.
creator.
You ever heard
But I
how
thought you
you get
said you
down in the
watch
goddamn
wrong
king
though.
size when you tan it up? And. You ain't ever heard
I
of king
wouldn't know.
size, man,
I
sweet?
wouldn't know about a goddamn king size
Oh,
motherfucker. Cause
oh,
like
watch
what
your
they were
mouth
talking about,
down
the
south, lady.
I
Watch
was
your
against the
goddamn mouth.
wall.
Look, down south lady is
Hey,
wild.
watch
Don't
your mouth.
don't send them trolls over here, cause I will cuss their ass out of my
Down
face
Trolls
south
every
get
time
you
lady
they
is
talk
paid. What
about
the
me.
hell
wild
you
though.
talking about? Trolls
Don't
get
send
you
them.
goddamn paid.
I don't like that. I like my page to be
But
positive.
she be trolling shit.
I ain't
She
Well,
a
with
if
that.
somebody
motherfucking
on your
troll her
page
down
saying
self. Let
F
the
you is
truth be
one
told.
goddamn saying.
Shit.
I don't give a fuck about them saying LU because they can't beat my motherfucking ass.
Well, I give a
Yeah, that's a real
goddamn.
motherfucking true. They can come on this motherfucker with
Girl,
you,
I want to
and I cuss
kick.
their
you
ass
can
Oh, I
get
out.
want to
your
kick
ass
your ass.
whooped
Why
straight
the
up.
hell you act like that?
Because you got a little ugly ass hoe down there. You need to
Ugly
check that
ass.
bitch.
What?
You need
Damn,
to
you
get your
fight.
you need to get your people in check because my people don't come over here and do that.
What they
But
saying in the
see,
goddamn
she
comments? I
over there
can't
because
see
you already
shit.
disrespect her husband by
You need to
calling him
get
a
your people
messy
checked because they
bitch.
ain't coming over here with that.
What the hell
I
you
got my
talking
page.
about?
I got my page under control. You need to control your penguins.
Oh, wow.
'Cause I ain't with
Hey,
that.
hell, you feisty as hell. Are you from Philadelphia? Because you seem like one of them goddamn Philadelphia
Look, he's
ladies.
still
No,
trying to even keep it
I'm from the
copacetic
queen to
with her.
whoop
She
your
just
motherfucking
going the
shit.
Who you
wrong way
talking
with
to
me.
like
So.
that, man? I pull that goddamn Glock out on your ass.
Well, baby, I don't give a fuck. Pull the trigger, bitch.
I will pull
Make
that
sure you
Glock
Look,
out
he just
on your
disrespectful,
ass.
bro.
pull it and make sure you stand on business. You're gonna have to kill me. Cause that's the
What are you
only way
talking?
I'm
I ain't
going
talking
out there.
about killing you. I'm just talking about putting the hot one up your ass. I ain't want to kill you. I want you to live
That's
so you can
that's the
feel all the
that's the
shit that
only
I'm
way.
doing.
Get your ugly ass on with that old school ass do you got in your motherfucking head, bitch. Come better, do
She
better
has
with
some
that rat
trolls
ass
on her
makeup. Who
page,
go over
I'm
there to
sure,
the makeup
but
page? That's who the fuck you need to go to, bitch. Go on over
Ow.
there with that bitch. That scarecrow
look,
bitch. That's what you need to
Oh.
go over there. You must be one of her followers. Don't come over here with that silly shit. I ain't
Oh,
with
you
that
done
shit,
hurt
bitch.
my
I'm a
goddamn
I'm a
feelings.
real life type of content creator. I don't hide behind screen, bitch. If you got so much shit to say, come up to this camera. Camera up, ho. I'm tired of
yes,
all
the
you
fuck you
bitches
do,
on
because
this
you a troll
motherfucker
over
playing
here.
on my top. I don't like
Damn.
that. Y'all thinking my niceness for weakness. I don't like that shit. Stop playing in my face. Either you gonna ride or get the fuck away. Oh,
But who's
camera up, bitch.
playing? He
That's
just
all I got
actually
to say.
coming
So
over
you
there
know,
to
well, come
politic with
find
you.
me,
Nobody's
bitch.
playing
Oh,
with
Get
you,
this
shit.
bitch
girl.
off of here.
You so
Get this bitch off of this
paranoid.
bitch.
What you
God
I don't
paranoid
damn.
want you doing
for?
all this talking. Get her up off of here, or you get the fuck up off of here.
Yeah, what are
Hold
you
up.
talking? Goddamn, what
I
the
got.
hell going on in the goddamn comments? I don't.
Listen, he don't even know what's going on. He lost his will because you know how sometimes when you add people, you can't really see your comments. But I'm finna show y'all some comments. See, she probably had some people over there from whoever, you know what I'm saying? There's so many content creators, I guess she being spoke on, but she probably had some motherfucking people in there. But see, you can't be upset that his wife came over there and addressed you though. Cause you did call him a messy bitch. I mean, you were the one using choice words first, though. He never called you a bitch. He never spoke out of your name to you. He was just there to politic as he do with everybody else. You say you watch him, right? Well, then you would have known that that's just what he do on everybody live, that he present himself on. You would have known that that's just some normal, that's the norm for Rome when he come on somebody's live. You would have known that. So that gives me indication you don't watch him. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, you were the one who started using choice words and being disrespectful. So you mean to tell me you feel some kind of way because his wife, his significant other, his better half came over there? Shit, she in the room when he on anybody live. She's in the room when he present himself on anybody's live, when he make his appearance on anybody live. That's not out of the norm for her. She's always there. But if she's already there and you're being disrespectful, of course she's going to say something. I mean, you got to know that. So I don't know where you find that to be disrespectful, but okay. Yes, indeed. Okay, I seen that one. Let me see. These people be on her live listening to her constant toxic, reckless. What's that, trades? So they like it. I love it. I F with like-minded people, uplifting my people, sharing and spreading knowledge. That part, okay? Everybody speaking. How you doing, Miss Clarice? No, I don't mean regarding your page. I meant in general, same way I saw the light with the other ones. Well, I know what you mean. I don't like messy itches, okay? Y'all speaking. Peaches is the messiest ish on here. Thank you for the avatar. Just trying to get down some of y'all comments. Facts. The biggest snake on the app, and you don't want to become that, straight up. That's something that you don't want. You don't want that rap. That lady got a fucked up rap, okay? She be trying to clean it up the best way she know how, but it's already been tarnished. It's already been damaged. It's nothing she can do, okay? It's really nothing she can really do. She got so many motherfucking enemies and frenemies. She don't know what the fuck, what's coming from what, okay? And so many motherfuckers don't like her. Very ugly and looks like a man. Listen and learn, whoever you is. Teach her midnight. Uh-huh. Real shit. Your page can help others. No, they can also come out of anything. You can teach others the same. F them. They mad. If they mad, they mad. Still hooked on that shit. Peaches is going to drag her from the beginning of the Mississippi River to the very end of the Mississippi River as soon as there's a separation. Well, I see separation happening, and I see that girl stepping away. And that's just no doubt. I see that girl coming to her motherfucking senses. I see that young girl stepping away. I see the young girl stepping away. Man, for someone to laugh at someone while they're getting roasted is some kind of snake shit. But she be over there and that girl live chopping it up with her, having so much mouth about other people, but she was over there calling the fuck out. She's too busy having the bat for herself. Yeah, because Peach is not. Facts, because the messy hoes will drag her down with her and rip her a new one. Mm-hmm. None of them hoes don't want this work at all, okay? She pulls all them bogus phones out to laugh at my cousin's passing on her ass. I know, I saw that somebody was laughing. Mm-hmm. And it's really not funny, but that's the whole point of me saying that people be condoning wrong behavior, because that's wrong altogether. And who we know best to always speak on somebody deceased or find things funny with the decedent. But to be honest, I'm hit you with some motherfucking knowledge right now, like I did before. Peaches. You got death all over you, lady. I will be really worried as much as you spoke on the decedent, not letting the decedent rest in peace. As much as you put your mouth on deceased folks, and so many deceased folks, including my motherfucking deceased mother. But see, I'm gonna let you know that don't pierce me, because that's something you said so many times. So I know that's where you feel it and how you feel. So, I told you how I feel about that. It's just meant for me and you to see each other in the present time, in the flesh. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? And we will. We too close. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, don't never, this is another thing. Don't never think that you motherfuckers get so comfortable behind these motherfucking tablets, phones, computers, that you're not gonna run into a motherfucker off the internet and shit ain't gonna go left, shit can't go bad. Stop always thinking y'all motherfuckers are untouchable. Stop thinking that shit is safe. It's not safe at all. Stop playing with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to stop playing. That's not safe. Okay? That's not safe for nobody to think that you're so untouchable. Me included. Okay? Because you're not. We're not as people. We have already seen shit like that go left to where somebody may have lost his or her life of that shit going left. Okay? Nobody ain't going to be able to tell me that you ain't seen Facebook beef go wrong to where somebody has lost his or her life due to social media beef because they ran into each other and that shit escalated. That happens. Okay? Peaches. You got so many people that has fallen down before you in recent times that I will be worried about that being my life next because you didn't spoke on so many motherfucking deceased people and constantly speaking on deceased people or making a mockery out of somebody's deceased loved one who may have passed because you motherfucking whores did that when it was my motherfucking uncle. You motherfuckers were laughing at shit like that when it was my motherfucking uncle just this year. Okay? So listen, with so many of your friends that has fallen off right before you, I will be worried that when you have that sense of death around you like that strong, I will be worried about wondering with all the wrongdoing and they say that the tongue is so powerful too. It's the powerfulest weapon that a human being possess. I will be worried about my life and me falling down or something happening to somebody closest to you because you speak on people in that rights or in that narrative and ain't shit funny about it. You do it so much that it's just to the point with me, like I said, when you tell people to go to aisle 9 or aisle 13 or tell people to reach out to their decedent loved ones, I tell you to reach out to the ones that fell down before you before I reach out to the ones I'll reach out. When you can get them motherfucking people on the horn that fell down, that you lost, when you can go get them on the motherfucking horn, when you can call for them motherfucking people and get them on the horn, you let me know. So then I'm going to go get my mother and motherfucking body else that I need to get. I'm going to get them motherfuckers on the horn too. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hit you with a dose of your own medicine. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to do with you. That's it. Because, see, that's the kind of shit that you agree with. And it seems like that kind of shit, when the motherfucker do it to you, you kind of damn near linear stay off that. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to hit you with your dose of medicine that you do. Because, see, you love to speak on motherfuckers like that in that narrative. And that ain't cool at all. I'm going to see who help her when I touch her when I touch down. Mm-hmm. Misled like a motherfucker. Very misled. She's been set up by a crackhead. Peach, you big mad. Okay? Yes, an old crackhead bust down. Okay? Nobody claims her but 10 people over there. Right? As you should. How you doing, Miss Carmela? Okay? Peaches got all her bogus phones out tonight. Thank you, Miss Juju, for all these avatars. Like, girl, you got too many motherfuckers falling down right before you know. How you doing, Miss Real Boss? She must be new to Facebook. The young girl says she not new to Facebook. However, I don't know how new she might be to content creation, of being a content creator. I don't think she new to Facebook, but I think she is new to content creation. And if she want any peace and not be thrown into so much bullshit, you're going to have to evaluate people around you. That's a piece of advice for anybody on this live, though, that may be a non-content creator or a content creator. That do matter. Like, you have to evaluate the people around you, and you definitely got a few of the motherfucking snakes about right up under your nose. I'm telling you that right now. Now listen, we finna go into looking at the receipt, the comments for me. I cropped all these little pieces of comments down to Peach's comments. Now you read what she got up here. You ain't gonna tell me that this young lady ain't been coached. Stop playing with it. This is what she said about Rome's wife. She be jealous of the women he's lusting over on this app, but she allows him to do it, so why get mad? First of all, she's not mad. What made her mad about that is you already know the fuck why. That girl demeanor changed on him so quick on that live. She disrespected him on top of that by calling him a messy bitch. Again, she was the first one using choice words, being very disrespectful. He wasn't doing nothing other than how he present himself on anybody else's live. Nothing different, and you know that even. He's presenting himself on lives of yours. So how dare you act like now, because you're not in good graces with him, that you feel like you don't know how his content or how him as a content creator work. Stop it. He's presenting himself on your live. So you already know definitely how the content creation works for Rome and what he do as an act with that puppet. Stop playing. Look, here's some more. Let me remove this comment so you can see shit. Got to see everything. Hold up. They ain't been over here, so why come now? Because she said all of those people come from the pig page. She said they ain't been over here, so why come over here now? Them the pigs people. Then you see that other one at the bottom said, I thought it was something behind that. Like, get the fuck out of here. And even if it was other people, these are other people that y'all love to put y'all mouth on. Nevertheless, these are people that y'all can't keep y'all mouth off of. And nevertheless, they are trolls over there. They've been identified as trolls. Go watch my last live prior to this one. Go watch my last live prior to this one right here. It's receipts in that live that Kiera, Brianna Johnson, and Batty Lewis are trolls. They're trolls. Okay? That's been shown that they are trolls. Okay? It had nothing to do about that. She was over there already because she's always on the live, as you know, Peaches. She's always on the live when her husband present himself on anybody, like she right there in the comments. So she's already hearing this girl be disrespectful. What you really thought? I got a check too, and I ain't had a check in 2 months. For real, for real. I got $100 check, the biggest shit that the Facebook ever gave me off these trolls. And of course, the support of my regular supporters coming to hit Midnight up in politics with Midnight. But it was really thanks to you trolls were reacting the way y'all choose to react. With throwing up all the mad love, laughing, humorous love, all of that. She's so desperate for people to like her that she is trusting someone that is all bad. It's pathetic because Peaches will drag her down with her. Peaches don't care about no one and will never care about anyone ever. I mean, shit, she don't even care about herself. LOL. It shows with the 5 stomachs and the herpes on her lip. Right. Stick y'all mad faces up your. Well, listen, Miss Real Boss. I told you that before. You got one more time, honey. You got one more. We don't acknowledge mad faces over here. I don't acknowledge them, and that's it. If you keep acknowledging them, I don't think Midnight platform for you, sweetheart. Because I don't acknowledge those people. I can't even see them coming through StreamYard like this. But one thing I don't care about is mad faces. So do not keep on acknowledging and presenting that to me on my live. The next time you do that, I'm going to have to get you up out of my room. It's one thing to get to know a person, but it's another thing to talk about people you don't know, and not knowing someone for yourself is very crazy when you got someone in your ear and you got to get them out of your ear. Period. Period. I'm used to it. And I got paid, okay? Simple. Me too. The biggest payout ever. So I really don't care. But Peaches got a hand in it, I betcha. I'm sure she do it. It's not even a I betcha. I already know that that lady is a troll. Definitely. Okay. That much I do know. No good advice for real, for real. I hope she listens to you, Niecy, for real, for real. It's going I mean, even if she don't, she's still gonna be thinking about it. I'm not gonna even read that because these hoes thought I was going to sit back and don't say shit. They don't know me, and I will check a bitch real quick, okay? Especially about your husband. We ain't gonna play them kind of games. Nobody as a wife ain't gonna play that kind of game. Like I said, if it was a vice versa, if it was a man talking to her like that, her husband will come to bat for her for real. She gonna keep her in a lot of mess for real. Them lips and teeth. Look at this one. This is the last one right here. Look at this one right here of Peaches. Well, you don't need no man to flirting with you because you respect your husband. And you don't need these problems if his wife don't mind him flirting. Let him flirt somewhere else for real, for real. Hmm. You said that she respects her husband. See, that's how I know that you're not mentoring her the right and proper way. Because to me, the things that she gets up here and do as a wife with someone who does has a husband, they're not so wifely to me. And I don't think she should be doing it. So if you think that with what she actually comes on here to do, but see, yeah, you're one of those people that think like that because you only sharing her shaking her ass, okay? You're sharing shit like that when she does shit like that of her shaking her bottom or her shaking her ass. That's the kind of shit that she gets shared by you. I mean, do you ever share her lives instead of sharing them reels? And are you actually giving her beneficial advice? I can almost guarantee you that's a no. Okay, that's a nah. Okay, and you're egging her on, like I said, and you're not taking the bait for her or going to bat for her. You're leaving her in the hot seat. So I will say to you, young lady, leave that old ass right in the rear view. I mean, she belongs in the motherfucking rear view. I mean, sit down and have a conversation with your husband for real. I'm sure your husband ain't even telling you, like, man, that the old motherfucking bitch is getting you into too much shit on Facebook. The motherfuckers getting you into too much shit on Facebook. I mean, cause see, that's the kind of conversation that I have with my husband. But see, like I said, my husband don't like when I come up here and address y'all half of the time. But most of the times, like I'm hard headed too at the same time and stubborn. So I kind of just do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some things I know how to say no to because you don't respond to everything. But some things I'm stubborn, hard headed. So I'm gonna do it any motherfucking way. But just like I have those kind of conversations with my husband, sit down and have a conversation with your husband one time and let him tell you. And if you really respect your husband, you really respect something that he say. Because see, when my husband really don't want me to come on here, this is why I don't come on every day either. Not only that, I'm too busy to even be on here every day, but I can't answer to everything because these people are not on my level. I know they're not on my level intellectually, financially, spiritually, because see, I don't do the hideous things they do. So spiritually, I believe in God and I fear God. So some of the things that she go around and wish on other people, I don't wish. Okay. Because I fear God. Okay. So she's not on my level. Okay. She can't comprehend. Now, these are just truths. This is not a downgrade to somebody who actually exude low comprehension. This is not a downgrade. This is me being honest. That lady is 58 years old and can't read, can't comprehend. She can't even barely think for herself. She got motherfuckers on her platform that do a lot of talking for her. They need to explain certain things to her, things that you at 58 years old should know. Okay? Things that you should know at 58 years old. Okay? But she got to have a spokesperson, and she has a few of them motherfuckers over there. Okay, she needs a a spokesperson for her because she can't comprehend a lot of things. So a lot of things have to be broke down to her in simplest form, like hooked on phonics, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, that's not a degrade. That's the truth. That's not me degrading another motherfucking woman. That's me being honest. I've been saying this shit for years, okay? Because it ain't nothing but the truth. It's just the truth. Where I'll stop at. I'm going to bypass her, so don't know better want, don't nobody want. Hold on, let me get down some of y'all comments, facts. And when she is done using the girl, it's going to go south. Yeah, all it is. Just get down some of y'all. I checked that itch real quick. How you doing, Miss Ronita? Yeah. So listen. Oh, let me show y'all this real quick before I end my live. Cause see, I don't like to be 2 hours and all of that long. You know her breath hot. Listen. She is going to have the girl crying. She is going to turn on that girl, but that girl needs to learn the hard way by trusting the wrong people. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just simple. Let me get down to these comments. The lizard was cool with him. Now she's jealous, wishing she had the girl body weird ish. Yeah, she was cool with him. And the reason why her and Rome fell out because she actually addressed him the wrong way as well. She was actually giving him a fucked up demeanor as to why they fell out. Same shit. She known for doing the same bullshit. That's exactly why they off. LOL, right. I'll be waiting. Her donkey lips and teeth be trolling by themselves. She don't want that work, okay? She's really slow. She got the wrong person mentoring her. You looking up to the wrong person. I promise you that. This to the sweets girl. You are looking up to the wrong individual. You need to let that marinate overnight on you. I'm talking about let this marinate out overnight on you. You know how I know you be listening to me? You must have heard my live when I was spitting them jewels to you on what you need to be doing to create a healthy marriage, like continuing to date your partner. I heard you talking about shit like that on one of your lives. So I know you be coming through my lives hearing some of the shit that I be saying. You need to let this kind of shit right here marinate on your brain for real, because I'm just only giving you some real factual advice. And it's beneficial. This is real advice that I would give to anybody else, somebody just like you. Somebody just like you that I see trucking up the wrong road, wrong path, wrong tree. I would give that to somebody just like you. If you don't want to keep seeing your shit, yourself and shit on Facebook, just think about how you started to get to know certain individuals and how you all of a sudden started to be connected to a lot of bullshit because these people are connected to it. And once you figure out the people are connected to it, you'll know how to move. Think about it. You have to think about that. It matters. Think about a lot of those people that's right up in your platform that's snakes to you. That girl, Brianna Johnson, is a snake to you. Watch that girl, Batty Lewis, and more. Watch them all, matter of fact. Okay? Matter of fact, you be an observer because I am a great observer. This is why I think a lot of motherfuckers cannot take me. This is why I think a lot of motherfuckers cannot deal with my personality. This is why a lot of motherfuckers probably don't want to spend too much time with a motherfucker because I'm going to find you out just by observing your ass, okay? Because I'm a cold listener. I've always been a cold observer. That's just the strength of mine, something that I'm going to keep forever. But you ought to observe everybody that's in your platform. Everybody, including that lady, you don't know her from a can of paint. And you got to know that once you connected yourself to that lady, you found yourself in bullshit in every direction. That way, that way, that way, that way, and behind you, that way. Think about it. Now I'm finna go down this way, just going down y'all, because there's a lot of y'all comments in here. And I can't read all these comments right now. How you doing, Miss Latuska? But I'm finna show y'all this before I leave. Once again, I wanted to show y'all. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I'm gonna get down to y'all comments so I can open up my floor because I don't know who wanna come up here. Midnight. If I can see, this she came on his live a couple of nights ago asking him how to get her page up. Who? The young lady? She came on wrong page asking him how to get her page up. So I don't understand what was the energy for yesterday. What was all that for? When he was actually coming over there to help you out with your page. That's actually what he was doing. Okay. So what was the energy switch up for? I'm just trying to figure out. However, like I told y'all before, when that lady mentioned on her page, you all, let me say this before I say that. You all that watched her, who have ever watched her, if you ever watched her before, you already know that she has admitted to having bogus pages. She's came on here and admitted, and I got it in several pieces of my content, okay? Several pieces of my content, okay? What's going on, Nene? Where I've put it up there as a receipt to the lady actually saying she worked with bogus pages. So then the lady, how you doing, Miss Chantel? Then the lady comes on her page and try to clear it up, saying that my sisters told me that I need to stop saying that I have bogus pages because I have 5 other pages. So she goes on to name her 5 other pages, which is Peach Jackson is one of them. Glitzies and the Glamour Dolls, 2. Peaches and the Dream Team, 3. What's another one? I'm finna just show y'all the receipts. Peaches and Cream, and I'm telling everything, of course. And then there's another one. But she tags these pages. So she's telling this to Facebook as if this is new to Facebook, or as if her following base don't know that she has those other pages. And nevertheless, she did create all 5 of those pages in mockery of another content creator when she was into it with it. This is why she called one of them Glitzies and the Glamour Dolls, because that's what one content creator called all of their audience members. You're either a glitzy or you're a glamour doll. Okay, so she made all of those pages in mockery to troll another creator. Okay, so all of these pages, she's coming up on her page recently saying this bullshit, but she tags these same pages in her captions. Now, I'm just here to show you that she tags them in her captions because I do have the receipts to show you. And I'm about to show them once I get down here because I'm not going to read no more comments because this is a lot of comments in here. Appreciate y'all commenting, but y'all got a lot of shit in here. I'll end up going through this when I end my live, okay? I'm only going to show y'all that this lady actually tags all of these pages in her captions. So how are you telling to Facebook that these are new pages or pages that you use? Nevertheless, you are a troll, and I know that for a fact. And nevertheless, you do not use neither one of those pages to troll nobody with. It's not neither one of those pages, but to let you know and to reinform you and to remind you that you created all of those pages in mockery to make fun of another creator and to be a troll with those pages on them creators. So let's get right to it. Y'all see all of the shit in blue? All of her other 5 pages. Now tell me that's not in her caption. Do you not see that in her caption? Do you not see that in her caption already? You see all of that shit in blue are tagged. Those are her other pages, okay? Those are her other pages. That shit is tagged in her caption already, okay? That's what I mean. It's not new to your fan base. It's not new to your followers. It's not new to Facebook. Anybody that has ever glanced you or watched you have seen you tag every last one of those pages and damn near all of your and damn near all of your captions. There's some more. There it is again, more. And you see she's already on peaches and cream, and I'm telling you everything. There's more. All of this shit in blue is captions of tagged other pages. There's another. There is another one, and it's more from what this came from. Because, like I said, the girl that actually drops all this tea on me, she's so good that I felt like I had to give. I said, I'm going to give you a cash app for dropping it on me so high, baby. Yes. And here's some more. Y'all see all of that shit in blue bold? Okay, those are captions of her tagging all of those other pages that she's telling everybody that she have. We already know you have them. You tag them. Okay, we already know that. There's another one. We already know, and there's more from where this came from because she always do it. So this is something that's not new to your following base. It's not something new to Facebook. Simple. That's my point. That's my point exactly. And more from where that shit came from. Okay. Like I said, you're not liked. I have a lot of different people hitting me with tea, but I got two of them that always hits me with the tea at the right time, and it seemed like it'd be the right tea. So one of them I couldn't get in contact with, but I did cash app one of them. Okay. I said, thank you for your services of what you do for me, honey. Because when you drop it to midnight, you drop it hot and you drop it the right way. It be right on time, too. And like I said, I would never give you the name of who's in my inbox. Because as long as I'm receiving and open to receiving all of this good tea, because this is a podcast about my tea, your tea, his tea, her tea, and they tea. I talk about any motherfucking body's tea. Okay? So whether it be my own tea, your tea, he tea, they tea, she tea, I gets the tea. Just know that you would never be able to pinpoint where somebody's doing something with you, for you, or to you because you have so many enemies that you created for yourself. And to the young lady, if you do not want to follow suit, which you shouldn't, which you should not, I recommend you not to follow suit. I'm telling you now. I recommend you to follow your own mind and not follow that suit of where she's been and where she's going. See, that's why she's not like but nothing but the people over there that she got. And she's got a platform that condones wrongdoing. They all do. And don't let them bring that shit to your platform. Because if your platform went about shit like that prior before you met that lady months ago, I don't even know if it's been 2 fucking months yet. But if your platform didn't stand for shit like that prior, don't let it stand for that bullshit now. Okay, it's time for you to actually reevaluate motherfuckers. She's the first motherfucker. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Have a talk with your husband. I'm telling you this right now. Have a talk with your husband. I can guarantee you. He gonna say, yeah, some of them old motherfuckers putting you in too much bullshit. They putting you in that bullshit. She not going to bat for you. She's not coming to bat for you at all. Now, she might try to because Midnight's speaking on that shit right now. But it ain't genuine. Because she would have been doing it. She only placing you in that hot water and that hot sea and leaving you there to deal with all of the motherfucking backlash from the internet. And she's the one that placed you there. Don't let her do you like that. Don't let her fuck up your motherfucking reputation like that in that way. You too young. Don't let that old geezer do that to you. And that is my advice to you right there. That's it. How you doing, Miss V? She just proves herself to be in what's that? The oxymoron and a bully over and over and over and over and over forever, forever, forever. Yeah, pretty much. She's a bully to some other people, but Peaches know that she's not. I don't classify her a bully to me. Because, see, she got to recruit motherfuckers just like she recruiting that young girl. She's recruiting you. That's the word. She's using you to recruit you. Okay? She feels like you even young and dumb as to why she feels she can use you. She doesn't even really think too much of you neither. Okay? She feels that you're young and dumb. But I'm gonna tell you now, do not let that lady use you in that manner. Do not let her tarnish your motherfucking reputation like that. You still got time to get the shit right, and you still got time to walk away. Her ass too old for the shit she be doing. Don't let her tarnish you like that. Now this is midnight. Somebody who didn't said what I said on you, but even when I was speaking on you, this is how I speak though. I'm still, like I said, I'm not a hater. So I know how to still speak in the realm of putting somebody in their place, just like how I'm talking now. But I'm still gonna hit you with a jewel or two at the end of the day. Cause like I said, I feel like you took heed to some of that shit I was saying when I was speaking on in referencing to how you supposed to be maintaining your marriage and what that should be looking like for you. Fuck what the internet doing. Fuck what the internet talking about. I feel like you be listening to some of this shit for real. So I feel like you gonna let this shit marinate in you. Think about it though. I'm talking about if you don't take nobody else where I had that talk with your husband though. I bet you he tell you something that you's gonna marinate in your head. He gonna lay it on you right. And he gonna lay it some of the same shit I'm telling you now. This is coming from midnight. I'm just telling you. Because I already see where the shit going. That lady don't mean you no good, just like she didn't mean nobody else no good. But we all had to have had our turn with that lady. We all had to have had our time with that lady. And we all had to have open our eyes when it comes to that lady. Same thing you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to do the same thing. The exact same. It's not gonna be no different. Okay? It's gonna be no different. It ain't gonna be no damn different. You gonna have to do that for you. How you doing? Just your destiny and Toya. She says, "Hey, hello, midnight that joined, skip the hands. Hello to you and all of the beautiful women on the live. How you doing, honey? She can stay. Her messed up teeth right on over there, but just don't deal with certain people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting her know. Listen, you got some snakes before you, girl, and she's the biggest snake. She's the biggest liar. Yep, lying, talking about she at work, leaving her to hang dry. Mm-mm. That lady ain't at work. We already know what that is. Don't let her do it to you for real. Don't let her be the one. All right. And with that being said, this is your girl Midnight. Another piece of advice to a lot of people who do deal with that lady. Y'all can choose to deal with you want with who you want to deal with. Even with me and her not having eye to eye and not seeing eye to eye and not being in good graces, I wouldn't tell people to not follow that lady. Nah, I'm not going to tell you that. But what I'm going to say to the people that choose to follow her, don't be so easily persuasive when this lady try to make it seem to you that you're not supposed to get to know other people because she has a problem with them. Because just like I said, that young lady probably have missed out on good blessings through other people because you listened to that lady. You listened to somebody who was venom. You listened to a toxic individual. You may have missed out on great bonds and blessings with people who have meant you well and meant you of good because of her. Don't keep on doing stuff like that. You can't keep on doing stuff like that. So for the people who get to know her new, and some of you old head motherfuckers over there, maybe you might have a change of heart. Because again, midnight do believe that people can change. Y'all need to learn that when one person have an issue with one person, that's that person and that person's issue. Why are you making somebody else's problems yours? And why are you trying to recruit motherfuckers to make that problem theirs? A issue and a beef with two adults is just their beef. There's no need for a recruit team. There's no need for a posse. There's no need for a crew. There's no need for all of that. Okay? You should be able to stand on your own and handle your own beef. So to the old head motherfuckers over there, if you got to change your heart in you and you know you've been foul with the way you've been behaving, because some people have made that change. I'm telling you, some people have looked at themselves and realized their behavior when they was on that lady platform was whack. And they have even came to Midnight and said, I apologize for behaving like that. That's not my demeanor. Some of y'all gonna do the same thing, and that young lady gonna do it too. Do not make other people's problems yours. That is the word of the day. This is your girl Midnight. Y'all be easy. Make sure y'all share the live, react to the live. I'm gone. I hope that young lady and all of the people, anybody, for the ones that's even on this live, I hope that young lady, and for anybody who on my live who coming through here watching a replay, this is a word for anybody. Do not make other people's problems yours, because I sure don't make other people's problems mine. I speak on things when my name is brought up. I do not make other people's problems mine. Stop doing that. Y'all gonna see yourself in less issues, less bullshit. This is your girl Midnight. I'm out of here.